just feel like a newborn again, just being like cradled and swaddled in this velvety blanket.
Ah,
I don't know.
the imagery today is brought to you by Johnny Cummings. Hi.
Hey, Richard.
Hey.
Hi. I have a low
Hi.
voice today.
It's very
Actually, it's normal.
sexy.
Yeah. I think this is sexy.
This is a rough start. But we're going to keep going because
We just keep it. We
for
just keep stuff now.
some
We don't edit
reason,
anymore.
for some reason, you guys still watch, and we love you for it. We love hanging out with you all. Today, we have the beautiful, the talented, the skilled,
Angelic.
angelic, the
She's an angel.
the vocal ring, as they say, that she carries frequency wise beyond many others on the planet.
Is that what they say?
I'm stretching.
I see where you're going with this, and you're not
It's-
wrong.
It,
I just
it just wasn't.
don't know if that's the quote.
That's look it up. It's on the internet.
Okay.
It's a real thing,
All right.
which I will add as soon as we're done recording this.
Okay.
Lara Fabian, the amazing. We are going to check out The Prayer. This is a duet with her and Mr. Michael Bolton, who I don't think I've heard sing in at least a decade. I don't know that I've heard his music in a
Man.
while.
For my money, it doesn't get better than when he sings "When a Man Loves a Woman."
That's the song that comes to mind. Didn't he start off as like hard rock?
Do you know what? Do you know what I'm referencing? You ever seen the movie Office Space?
Yeah. But I'm
So
not
one of the
remembering-
characters is named Michael Bolton,
Oh yes.
and the character doesn't
Hates-
like Michael Bolton.
hates Michael
like,
Bolton.
His bosses do love him.
Yes,
Anyway.
yes. No, but I think he started his career in like hard rock metal, like late 80s kind of thing. Like he tried to launch in that direction and it didn't click with the label or the audience, whatever it was, and then they put him on a ballad and just like just
There you go.
exploded. His voice is just so heartfelt and passionate. It's got like all the rough elements and everything in there that just gives it a such a unique texture to his voice. So I'm excited to hear him because it's just been so long.
Oh yeah.
And of course, Lara. So this was done in 2010 at some sort of David Foster. Oh, it's one of his David Foster and Friends events at
He's done a lot
Mandalay
of David
Bay.
Foster related things. He's everywhere. He's omnipresent. He's like Santa Claus.
Sure. I don't.
And he brings us the gifts of music and melody. Just okay, just go. Please hit like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you always know what hijinks and shenanigans we are up to next.
Also, please be sure to click the link below where you can buy some coffee. Help support the page so we can continue to grow, even become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely member, as many of you Lara Angels already have, and we appreciate you for that. And you can check out Throga.com to learn more about your voice with our online singing classes.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Hopefully I don't have to blur this out later, so I'm going to go like this, and hopefully we're good.
Cool.
I got a call from my friend Michael Bolton. He said, I'd really love to sing The Prayer. Who should I sing it with? And I said, well, the best person on the planet to sing it with is Lara Fabian. But she lives in Europe, so we had to figure that one out, and we actually recorded it over the internet. But they're here to sing it live tonight. Please welcome back
Nice.
Michael Bolton and Lara Fabian.
There she is.
So, yeah.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
Frail, fragile light,
nel cuore resterà.
Nice.
hold it in our hearts.
Ricordarci che
Stars go out each night.
l'eterna
It's a cool note change.
Remind us of where you are.
nella mia preghiera.
Let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede che
Shadows fill our day.
lead us to a place.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be
safe.
Oh, Lara. Good to have you back, girl. Good to have you back.
I missed her. We there's only so much time we have to react. There's so many things to rotate, and we love music and singers from all around the world. And there's just something just special when we get back to her, and it's just a
I just feel like a newborn again, just being like cradled and swaddled in this velvety blanket.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
the imagery today is brought to you by Johnny Cummings. And of course, for Michael, not bringing like a rock edge to it, obviously that would be inappropriate for the song. He's serving the song well, but just has just a cool pulse with his vibrato, with just an airy tone. He's got kind of like just a bed of air underneath his voice that I think sits really well with the song. So I'm interested to see how this builds up. But Lara's control, just so delicate, just eases you into any vowel shape or pitch that she just wants you to just be swaddled in gently. I think your phrasing is correct.
Yes. No, there's something. She's got this such a unique tone where it's like it's crystal clear on one hand, but simultaneously there's like this
Warm.
this like that's why I used the word velvety. Not just
Yeah,
for-
no, you're
for
not
my little-
wrong.
my cradle. No, but just like it just has this like slight hair to it, just a little bit of air, but also clear as well. It's like nobody sounds like that.
No. It sounds so good.
Soothing.
And just that you could hear her smile just present throughout all of this, lyrically and musically up to this point as well. So let me back it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Jump forward here. Gorgeous.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe.
Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza.
All right.
Yeah, she.
Wow.
I don't know.
Lara Fabian
Hold on, I wanna see.
Michael Bolton. Fabulous. Wow.
The one and only David Foster.
Oh man.
I want to talk about Michael for a second. Real
Yeah,
quick.
go ahead.
You know, I feel like, you know, over time, because he's, you know, sometimes when you're so iconic, you can kind of, you know, like people start picking on you a little bit, especially when, you know, with him, he's like a little bit over the top. So it's like he's sort of a target for that. I just want to say he's, you know, he's great. Like he really is awesome.
is.
And there's a reason why he was so massively successful. And, you know, like this was more of an understated performance, which is kind of cool to see too. But he's really like he's good, man.
Yeah.
He kills it.
And I want to maybe correct my phrasing earlier. I said, you know, how airy his voice was. There's obviously some points in the lower notes that he's purposely adding more of that airy tone. It's not that he has a breathy sound throughout all of this, but I think I couldn't help but compare to other versions I've heard of this that has a little more of the maybe operatic influence, more of a clear tone delivery. So compared to that, it had like that breathy quality, but I wouldn't, you know, label him that way throughout the whole thing. So just wanted to make that little correction.
I think he does.
But
I mean, that's kind
it's
of
there.
his sound. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to go back to this one spot. Oh my God. This, let me see if I can find it. The dynamic there is like you could hear him. He's not struggling for the pitch, but there's definitely more effort being put into it. And part of that's his style. He's, like you said, a little over the top, a little passionate, which I'm a sucker for. That's the meatloaf lover in me, not the food. And just has that theatrics, like a little bit of a push, and I think works really well for him. In contrast, she's just like skating on ice. It's just so effortless with a huge projected tone. It just like welts up the eyes a little bit. It just gives you the shivers, the goosebumps, if you will, the skull bumps rather. And it was just such effortlessness. And she's ageless with this ability too. Just ageless. We've seen a much more recent version of her as well as previous to 2010. And one more time. God.
Yeah, and it's just you know, cool to see her in this setting too, where you know, she does it all. I mean, the very first video, I forget the name of it, but it was more of the spoken storytelling. Do you remember the song? Yeah.
It was in French, so you're asking the wrong person.
Yes, but I mean, very, very like, you know, almost like she was, you know, it was less conventional singing, a little bit more storytelling, which, I mean, and that introduced us to her
Captivated
ability.
us, yeah.
Captivated us with her storytelling ability, and then to see her in just like this more proper sort of operatic classical setting where she's just as effective. It's really cool. I don't know.
Amazing.
She's an amazing talent.
Thank you guys for pushing us to watch this one. This is one of many recommended songs, and we will continue to cycle her in because we love her, and we really appreciate your encouragement and support and guidance as to what to continue to watch. And that is it for today. We hope you have an amazing day. We love you all. Until next time. Bye, everyone.
See ya.